guiding you one last time in this series. In this final episode, we'll discuss how to implement these solutions step by step and ensure they remain effective in the long run. Let's finish strong. Shivam, take the floor.
Certainly. In phase 1, these are the immediate action we need to implement. Target of completion is 1 to 2 months. So, begin with for network security, we will begin by conducting a comprehensive network audit to map devices, applications, and existing security controls. Identify critical system and high risk areas requiring immediate segment or upgrades. Next, implement network access control to ensure only compliant devices can connect to corporate network using pfSense. And configure authentication and authorization rules to ensure only verified users and compliant device gain network access. And last, we can strengthen firewall by updating rules in pfSense and ensuring they align with the current best practice. Second, for procure advanced forensic tools, we can invest in industry leading forensic tools such as Access Data FTK, that is forensic toolkit, and Magnet Axiom for in-depth disk and file analysis. And we can include Wireshark and TC dump for real-time and retrospective network traffic analysis. And last is quick endpoint security. So we can deploy EDR solution using Wazoo to all system lacking protection, and we can begin patching critical vulnerabilities on high priority endpoints using Qualys patch management tool.
That's great, Shivam. So, adding to that, our next phase is core infrastructure deployment. Completion time is within 3 to 6 months. So, number one is for network security. So, replace legacy firewalls with next generation firewalls like Palo Alto at key network points. Also, implement zero trust architecture by enforcing role based access and multi factor authentication for critical systems. And the last one is deploy identify based access control using solutions like Azure AD conditional access. And for the data protection, first of all, encrypt data at rest and in transit using AES 256 and TLS 1.3 protocols, and configure automated backups adhering to the 3-to-1 backup rule. And the second is to begin the rollout of data loss prevention DLP tool like Microsoft 365 DLP for monitoring and restricting unauthorized data transfer, and create automated alerts and reports for potential data exfiltration attempts. Also use a key management system like KMS, like Mailveller, and define strict access policies for encryption keys by implementing role-based access control. And the last is to set up periodic key rotation for minimizing exposure from compromised keys. And for the endpoint security expansion, first of all, expand EDR deployment to all devices including remote workers. Set up dashboards to monitor activity centrally, and mandate BitLocker's full disk encryption for all corporate devices to secure data in case of device theft. And for setting forensic orchestration, first of all, set up FRED forensic orchestration by design intelligence, and also install dedicated tools such as Wireshark, Kali, Magnet, Axiom, and Access Data FTK. And for establishing a centralized evidence repository, first of all, set up a secure repository for storing forensic data, including network captures and analyze artifact using Paraven E3 platform, and also apply encryption AES 256 for protecting sensitive evidence files for ensuring compliance with legal standards.
Great progress so far. Shivam, take us through the next phase.
Absolutely, Kathleen. Our phase 3, that is advanced monitoring and forensic readiness, which is between 6 to 12 months. Here we have like 5 steps. First, network monitoring. We can fully implement a security information and event management, that is SIEM system, which is managed engine log 360. We can integrate data from firewall, endpoint, and applications to create a centralized threat detection platform. And we can configure alert threshold and tune the system to reduce false positive while prioritizing critical threats. For data protection, we can standardize retention schedule for all sensitive data based on regulatory compliances, that is GDPR, HIPAA, and we can automate deletion of outdated data to reduce storage cost and compliance risk. And for endpoint security fine tuning, we can use insights from EDR platform to set up automated response to malware detection and suspicious behaviors. And we can conduct endpoint specific threat simulation to test EDR effectiveness. For the forensic readiness, we have three steps. We can train the incident response team on using forensics and network tools. We can stabilize secured evidence storage protocols, including chain of custody management. And last, configuring SIEM for detailed log retention and correlation to support forensic investigation. And for the last, building a security operations center (SOC), we can stabilize a team to monitor and response to incident in real time. Equip the SOC with real-time feeds from SIEM tools for correlated alerts, pre-configured Bioshock profile for quick traffic analysis, scripts to automate TCP dump captures based on triggered alerts.
Finally, let's discuss ongoing maintenance and optimization to sustain these measures.
Sure, the last phase is ongoing maintenance and optimization, which is beyond 12 months. So, for conducting training for the IT team, we have to organize workshops on managing next generation firewalls, network access control, solutions, zero trust architecture principles, and the security information and event management interface. Also, we can provide a checklist for incident response using the new tools. We can perform continuous monitoring for policy violation or unusual traffic patterns. We can also schedule quarterly penetration tests to identify and address gaps. And finally, we can review and update an NSC policy as devices and user scenarios involve. And similarly, for training employees on data protection practices, we can conduct workshops on recognizing phishing attempts, handling sensitive data, and reporting potential breaches. Also, we can use phishing simulation for measuring and improving employee awareness. And similarly, for training the forensic team, we can provide training on using Wireshark filters such as HTTP.request for monitoring web traffic. We can also teach advanced TCP dump uses, including output redirection and integration with other tools. We can also include Magnet XGM and Access Data FTK image tool in the training. Finally, we can ensure certification in network forensics through programs such as GISC, Network Forensic Analysis, also GNFA. And for endpoint security refinement, we can regularly review and update endpoint security policies, ensuring compliance with evolving threats. And we can also schedule quarterly security posture audits, including penetration testing and endpoint defenses. And for the incident response drills, we can conduct a biannual simulation of endpoint and network breaches for ensuring team readiness. We can use collected data from drills to refine the incident response playbook. And finally, for the continuous monitoring, we can enhance or improve SIEM capabilities with machine learning modules to improve anomaly detection over time. We can incorporate threat intelligence feeds into SIEM for proactive defense against emerging threats. And finally, we can update forensic tools and techniques for keeping pace with emerging threats.
Throughout all phases, we will schedule incremental changes, minimizing disruptions and validating effectiveness through pilot tests. Alright, fantastic work team! With these solutions, security enterprises will have a robust, scalable, and integrated cybersecurity posture. Any final comments?
Yeah, these changes won't just address their current gaps, but also ensure they are prepared for future threats.
Absolutely, team. So, and with proper training and monitoring, they will become a benchmark in cybersecurity and forensic.
Great job, everyone! Thank you for joining us on this journey through the world of cybersecurity and forensic solutions. Stay vigilant, stay secure, and we'll see you again on our next report.